How's it going, everybody? I don't seem to be as angry anymore over my son's issues. Been very angry. You probably tell it in my videos, you know, coupled with being sick, maybe. I don't know. But I'm not angry anymore. I woke up today and the Lord just removed it. It was necessary for a time. So glad it's over with. How's everybody doing? So tomorrow on the personal, Earl Wright's birthday. Hmm. Sat down, told her about divorce on August 2nd, 2008. Progressive. The 57101 personal cipher of January 29th, 1969. There'd be no way to explain that to y'all, but yet you might find it fascinating. um, Tomorrow is this Daniel Craig's birthday and Tim Tebow's birthday. Zero Dark 30 Los Angeles 2010. I mean, December 10th, 2012. Montana Story Red, White, Black Horses release date. Gremlins 2, June 15th, 1990. Same date as Batman Begins, of course. Had Daniel Clamp play the role of Trump in his tower, selling steaks, wines, knives, books, all that kind of stuff, writing books, all of it. Georgia Guidestones, 3/22/1980 is, I guess, when it was erected. So if you want to include both dates, you get into our 727 stuff, the length of IPEC GOAT, which is Trump turns 9/11 months, and Israel's 88 months. I went ahead and ciphered that date. October 8th, blood moon, total lunar eclipse. Parallax view. I'll tell you something else we need to cipher. You want to look at a cipher. July 3rd. Why do we want to add 37 days to that? It takes us right to August 9th. That's right in that wheelhouse. And if you include both dates, it's August 8th. That's the release date of IPEC GOAT, which was different than what they claimed the release date. Their release date was like, I don't know, another one. We got it ciphered in there. We've got it on the grid. But what if it's because the year it actually happens, 2022, it's a cipher from that date on that year. So July 3rd, 2022 does hit on August 8th or August 9th. The number 23, the movie by Jim Carrey. Couldn't think of his name from the movie Evan Almighty. I think that deals with the fact that the Antichrist will rise in the year 2023. I think that's what the number 23 is all about. Michael Jordan wearing 23, LeBron James wearing 23. It's all about the year of the rabbit, Frank the Rabbit, all that kind of stuff. Michael says China issues private warnings to U.S. on Pelosi's Taiwan trip. If it's not if, but when the script has China invading Taiwan. I think it'll all be part of World War III. I think everything's waiting for a tipping point. I think the Trump assassination is the tipping point. And all this stuff is just showing you that everything's set up. That the wars did not happen out of nowhere, even though we know it's all out of nowhere. Well, it's all out of the Lord ordaining it, isn't it? I guess that's something. You guess? Nope, that's definitely something. And don't forget, Christian Bale on Christianity also had the number 23. I think that's all about 2023, the year the Antichrist returns. We get to your comments. Black Apple. Lucius Fox means Lucifer 666 because Fox in equal I'm sure they meant is equal to 666. Absolutely. F, the sixth letter. Yep. Yep. We broke that down. Or maybe we didn't. But yeah, we got the box. We got the old find it for you. It should be popping up. Well, let's assume it's not. Pop it again. We didn't bring that up yesterday. There it is. Thank you, my friend. It's a great comment. Love it. It's for 666. Yep. Good stuff. So Christian and Michael are chatting here. That looks a lot like James Fonda than Jane Pack. And Christian's laughing. The young Jane Fonda. You know, when I look at the shoulders and stuff, and I'll tell you, I'll tell Michael, I'll tell anybody. Y'all are all bigger experts than I am on this stuff. What's a man? What's a woman? It's like we know when we meet them. You know what I mean? We definitely know when we've been with them. It's hard. I personally don't get the male vibe from her. But if you guys do, I'm just gonna say y'all are smarter than I am. Those shoulders, the width of the shoulders and stuff, it's a tough one. I mean, just doesn't seem to have the overall look of a man to me. Brow ridge is also a big thing to look at. So, you know, are we seeing any kind of a brow ridge? And I don't think I've ever seen much of that with her. So, but I would never tell you that you guys are wrong. Would never. Aerosmith, Janie's got a gun, and yes, she's a dragon. No, not the mythical reptile. She's a drag on. They love to try to mock us, especially with their names. Carrie Underwood. That's funny. Katy Perry, Wendy Williams. They love putting the different characters. Well, the best one's Pink, right? Rockstar Pink. You know, where they give you the color pink, and yet, they did that to female pop star Pink. Now, I do get the vibe when I look at that. And I do get the vibe. It's a little more seriousness on the shoulders there. Okay. Yeah. And nothing feminine about those shoulders either, even though you can't see the whole shoulder. And then there's that one where you put Adonis belt. How to spell Adonis belt? And so you got the Adonis belt thing going there with old Pinky Boy. But there it is. That's the one we're looking for. So I do get more of the vibe there. But you just don't know. You don't know. You never know for sure, but that one there is way more prominent to me. So, but I still couldn't tell you for sure. I kind of started letting that stuff go just because it's kind of like a dog chasing its tail. It's kids of that ambiguity world. They love putting the different characters together in front of our eyes, mocking most that can't see that they are possibly clones. Michael and I have discussed how there's a female version, and then they throw out this TRANNY version of a clone type. So, like, there was the female Julia Roberts, maybe that was in Mystic Pizza, potentially even Pretty Woman, and then it's morphed into a different version. I don't know. It's very hard to say. And Megyn Kelly looks a lot like Nicole Brown Simpson. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Whoopi Goldberg a lot like Curtis Mayfield. Morgan Freeman looks a lot like Nelson Mandela. It's funny stuff. I'm pretty much certain Megyn Kelly did play the part of Nicole Simpson. Wow, that's freaky. Megyn Kelly. I never thought they looked alike, but I want to see this. Okay. Nicole Brown Simpson. These guys might be onto something. It'd be crazy, wouldn't it? I mean, like, what's up? So, here to look at birthdays. How old are these? Well, how old are these people? So Nicole was 2 years older than me. Or is 2 years older than me. I don't think she died. One thing I'm sure of, along with what Michael's definitely helped me understand, is that didn't happen. That event did not happen. Not when you have the Bronco, the white horse, AC. AC riding the white horse Bronco. And so she's older than me. Okay. So she's older than me by 2 years. So when you go Megyn Kelly, and you get with Megyn Kelly. So her and Nicole are 12 years apart. So let's take a look and see what we're looking at here. So here's like Megyn Kelly here. And here's Nicole Brown Simpson here. They definitely, have a favoring look. That's no doubt about that. Let's see if there's even a little more to her than meets the eye based off the other items we were just talking about. There's a shoulder shot. I don't know. Jay's head. Y'all ever in your life seen a head that big, man? I feel like it's the Howard Stern show again. But any TRANNY would look like a real whoa, man. When you're next to the juice. And I don't know. I don't know. You could be dealing with a cloned situation there. There's just no telling. And hey, Michael, did you see the Kevin Hart gifts Chris Rock a goat? Dave Chappelle closes with wise words. Dave Chappelle joins Chris Rock and Kevin Hart on stage, New York City. Had to sneak my way in here. Good stuff, guys. I love just being a voyeur on y'all's stuff, man. It's always interesting. Y'all are both bring a lot of insight, a lot of ways to look at this world to the table. I would never say y'all are wrong about a thing. So that's it. Everything's gridded up. We've gridded everything out. The rest of the things for tomorrow, if you include both dates, blood moon, total lunar, the parallax view, total solar, paint it black, Heidi Bowl, which the Heidi Bowl, of course, is gymongous. I mean, they played on 11-17, and it was the Jets versus the right eye. Jets brought down the twin trumps, playing the right eye darkened Raiders. That's a crazy cipher. And that hit on the same day that I got hit by a paper airplane. So if you include both dates, me getting hit in the right eye, see, the right eye utterly darkened. Jets playing Raiders is the same day I got hit by a paper airplane in my right eye. That's the same cipher. And it is direct contact on the 27th, 7/27, the length of biped goat. So, you know, the 27th is, it's just big. It's just a big day, man. That whole parallax view, you know, the cipher from when Trump turned 9/11 and 8/88. A total lunar, part of the tetrad, the parallax view, which is about an assassination, Space Needle, all that. Total solar in 98, painted black, release date, stones, Heidi Bowl, and the movie Seven, which that opens the book of Revelation, of course. I mean, the book of Revelation is about sevens, I guess I should say. And USA release date 7 days later on the 26th. So, you know, 27th is built extremely solid. As far as the grid's concerned, the 27th is built for assassination. The 27th is absolutely built for assassination. The length of IPEC goat being 7/27 is just a tremendous in your face. But of course, they knew we would look at that. But at some point, something's going to be correct. That's all. All right. Love y'all. Glad I'm no longer an angry white man.